The Behavioral Reboot and Vitality overhaul. The Bravo formula is the secret weapon that unlocks the hidden discipline, the motivation that it takes to lose weight and get fit. Now, most people know what it takes to lose weight: eat less and exercise more. But let's face it, it's not as easy as that sounds, and sticking with any plan can seem harder than doing the actual exercises. The Bravo formula helps change all that by explaining the science behind why sticking with the plan can seem so hard, and then teaching simple skills and strategies anyone, and I mean anyone, can incorporate into their lifestyle. Strategies that can take them from the back seat at the mercy of their personal, social, and environmental situations to holding the wheel in charge of their plans for change. Hi, I'm Sean Hawthorne, and I'm a personal trainer. I work with people every day who want to learn how to take charge of their bodies and their lives in order to be fitter, happier, and healthier. Now, over the course of my career, I've been able to identify and isolate the biggest obstacle that almost everyone faces when it comes to their success. It's their patterns of behavior that sabotage any chance most will ever have of attaining their fitness goals. I've seen it over and over again. The ones who change their behavior and adopt the principles presented in the Bravo formula succeed. It just works. I know how hard it is to change. I spent the first half of my life as a pear. You know, the apple and the pear? Well, in the world of weight loss coaching and weight loss research, there's the apple, which is technically termed the android phenotype, or male fat distribution. It's the big belly with the thin legs and the thin arms. And then there's the pear, the gynoid phenotype, or the female fat pattern distribution. It's the big thighs, the big hips, and the big butt. Not exactly the greatest gift I ever got from my parents. So I wanted to change. So much so that I changed careers. I went from civil engineering technology and construction management to human kinetics, exercise science, and I became a personal trainer. I studied nutrition and exercise physiology, searching for that perfect combination of carbs, fats, and proteins, the exact number of sets and reps that would give me the manly body I was desperate for. Eventually, I competed in and won my first drug-tested bodybuilding show, the Western Canadian Natural Bodybuilding Championships. And it qualified me for the national championships the following year, where I came second in the heavyweight category. Now, both times, I lost upwards of 35 pounds of body fat over about a 5-month period, and both times I managed to quickly find those 35 pounds of fat and that shape, that pear shape I was so fond of. It was at that point in time, almost 15 years ago, that I realized that something was missing from the equation. The combination of the perfect diet and the perfect exercise program, it wasn't leading to the lasting results. Now, I had an advantage that most who enter the field of health and fitness don't. I had years of experience as a construction manager with a background in problem solving. And my business partner at that time had a master's from Queen's in industrial relations. She was a change management consultant with Price Waterhouse. So when I realized that there was more to the weight loss story, and I turned my studies to the field of behavior change, I had a bit of a head start. Even though most of the work on behavior change at that time was in the field of organizational and industrial psychology, I could see how important that work was to the field of health and fitness. It was a game changer for me, and I started working on developing tools and applying them to all of my health and fitness programs. So here's one of the tips that we teach about water and human behavior. Now, this might seem like I need some water, and I probably do, but I'm gonna get through this. So this tip might seem a little simple at first, but bear with me. It's based on work by Daniel Kahneman, a Nobel Prize-winning psychologist in the field of behavioral economics. In his book, Thinking, Fast and Slow, he describes human cognition, the way we think, as System 1 and System 2. System 1 is automatic, it's fast, and it's reflexive. It's dependent on heuristics. Now, heuristics are rules of thumb that act like automatic scripts operating an unconscious set of commands under a variety of different conditions. So, if you've ever walked into the kitchen to find your phone or your car keys, and then you found yourself standing there staring into the fridge and thought, what the? Well, that's a heuristic, an automatic, unconscious script, and that's system one. System two is slow, it's thoughtful, it's effort-filled thinking. Let's say you're in a car and you're in a new city and you're searching for, I don't know, a restaurant. Both hands are on the wheel and you're carefully monitoring traffic in every direction while you scan storefronts looking for your destination. I mean, you're really paying close attention to the task at hand. That's system two. It's a lot more work. It takes effort. And it's our reliance on system one that makes lasting behavior change so challenging. Now, here's one. We've all heard that a key component to health is to drink more water throughout the day. And this is because it helps with metabolism, weight loss, mental performance, and really just general health. But how likely do you think you'll be able to incorporate this into a new habit, knowing that most of our day is spent on cruise control? And when we do shift into system two, it's for higher level stuff like solving problems and not necessarily for filling up your cup at the water cooler. So, knowing that we aren't likely to devote any brain power to making small changes to our behavior, what we need is a trigger, a cue for change. So try this. Set your watch or your computer alarm or your phone, whatever works for you, to alert you 3 times per day to fill up your cup and drink it. Soon enough, that external motivation that comes from your alarm will come from within and you won't need the reminder. As we improve our hydration levels, our thirst goes up and you begin to drink water more regularly, not because you're reminded, but because you're internally motivated. You're just thirsty and you want to. So with a little effort, you can establish a healthy behavior that becomes automated. It's gone from the slow, effort-filled system to thinking about the whole process of getting a drink of water, and it's now become a part of the fast system one, where you just do it. In other words, it's become a habit. So give this a try. It's a small change to make, but it's an important one. It's not only an example of how to develop a habit, starting with external reminders, but water really is an important component in the weight loss process. Being properly hydrated is important to both your physical and your mental well-being. Now, we'll be making many more changes like this throughout the Bravo formula, and all of these little changes add up. They're cumulative, and they will become a powerful force for change. So thanks for taking the time to watch, and please stay tuned for our next video, where I'll share a success story about clients who've used the principles of social ability and environmental motivation. They've made changes to the size of their dinner plates, and as a result, they've made significant and lasting changes to their health and fitness. So, if you like what you've seen so far, please share it with someone you care about. We'll see you in the next video. Have a great day and enjoy some water because it's good for you.